Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the online class. As you know that yesterday we have seen about transitive and intransitive. We will discuss it today. Yesterday we have seen about subject and verb, in which we have seen that how we can find subject of a verb. Yeah, I have explained two three examples, I have explained examples, and I have explained two three what was their rules. Okay, so according to that you have to work, and you will be able to find subject of a verb. How we can find a subject of a verb? By asking a question, that is who or what. Yeah, while asking the question to a sentence of who or what, we will be able to find subject of a verb, right? So today we are here with transitive verb, and we'll go through that and make means you have to make yourself understood about this transitive verb. Okay, so now let's begin this. Transitive verbs: when the subject of a verb acts, an action affects another person or thing, that is somebody or something different and separate from the subject. That person or thing is called the object of a verb. It means what is telling here, that when a subject of a verb acts, okay, it does an action, and it affects goes up to the next person, another person. Its effect goes to the another person or a thing, that is somebody or something different and separate from the subject. That will be the different from the subject. Okay, so that is called object of a verb. That is called object of a verb. In other words, the action starts from the subject and ends with the object. Yeah, we can see here that how action started from subject and it ends to the object. For example, it is given here that farmers till the soil. Farmers started to till, and what it tilling? It is tilling the soil, means the action started from farmer and it ended up to the soil. Okay, Jack kicked the football. What Jack did? He started an action of kicking, and it kicked the football. Okay, so the action that was done by the Jack, it reached up to the football. That is called the object of a. Okay, farmer will clean the table. Okay, here farmer started to clean, and it is cleaning, will clean what? The table. In J, example J, the farmer's action tilling affects the soil, a different thing or a separate from the farmers. Okay, it is a different thing now. It is different thing from farmers. We can also say that the action of tilling passes from the farmers to the soil. Yeah, the action what was started from the farmer and it affected to the soil. So the soil is the object of a verb till. Yesterday we have seen about subject of a verb. Yeah, here subject of a verb is farmer, and object of a verb is soil is the object of a verb till. Okay, similarly, in example K, Jack's action of kicking affected something separate and different from Jack himself. Yeah, Jack kicked the football. Football is another thing. Jack is another thing. Okay, so football is here the object of a verb kicked, and what will be the subject of a verb? Tell me quickly. Yeah, the subject of a verb will be Jack. Okay, Jack is the subject of the verb kicked, and football is the object of the verb kicked. Okay, you understood what is the difference between subject of a verb and object of a verb? Both are different thing. Both have the separate and different forms. Okay. Now, in question number I, father's action of cleaning will affect a thing that is separate and different from father himself. That is the table. It means father is another thing, and the table is another thing. Okay, and the action started from father and it reached up to the, it affected the table. So the table is the object of a verb, will clean. So here, what is means a transitive verb? A verb which has an object is known as a transitive verb. A verb which has an object is known as transitive verb. Okay. To find out whether a verb has an object, we ask the question what or whom after the verb. You know how to, means you know how to means identify the verb. Okay, after identifying the verb, you have to ask a question. What is the question? What or whom? What or whom? When we are asking a question of what or whom after the verb, then we'll easily find the object of a verb in a sentence. Then we will be very easily, we can find the object of a verb. For examples here, farmers till what or whom? Farmers till what? Farmers till soil. Jack kicked what? Jack kicked football. Father will clean what? Father will clean table. Okay, you are getting my point now. As in subject of a verb, what we have done for subject of a verb, we ask a question of, who or what. We ask a question of who or what. But in object of a verb, what we are asking, we are we are asking what or whom after the verb. Got it? How we can find object and subject of a verb. So soil, football and table are the objects of the verb till, kicked, will, clean. Here are some more examples. Look at these and we'll get to know about more clear about transitive verb. A verb which has an object is known as transitive verb. Okay. Now see some more examples related to this transitive verb. Examples: Shushma ate an apple. What? Shushma ate what? Shushma ate apple. He drives a car. Drives what? Drives car. Shall sing a song. I shall sing a song. Shall sing what? It is song. Okay. So when we are asking a question of what or whom after the verb, we will be able to find what? Yeah, we will be able to find object of a verb. So apple, car, song are objects of the verb ate, drives and shall sing. It is very important to remember that, as in all the above examples, the object has to be somebody or something different from the subject itself. Means it should be, you have to remember this when we are identifying an object in a sentence, then it should be different from the subject. Okay, different from the subject. That's it. Secondly, as in the case of the subject, the object may have other words qualifying it, like the example JKI or AN. As in M and O, we usually use the word object to refer to the object word or object word. I mean, it is like yesterday we have seen something. Here somewhere it is written. Let me find this. Yeah, it is given here. I'm unable to find this. Subject of a verb, it was given that, in other words, okay, I'm unable to find this. Fine. So object, it tells about object word or object words. Okay, yesterday we have seen about subject also, right? It must be remember, however, the subject may in many cases consist of words which cannot be separated from one another. That is, they act as a single unit. Means a group of word will be there in the object also. Okay, so don't worry about that, they will act as a single unit. If you have any kind of doubt, we will go through chapter number 9 and 10. We'll get some more clear about this transitive verb. And for basic, ultimately what you have to learn is that transitive verb has a verb that has an object. That's it. Okay, and how we can find object of a verb? We can find object of a verb by asking a question after the verb, that is what or whom. Now let's continue with this intransitive verb. Often the verb simply tells us something about the subject itself, what it does, what it is, or what it is like. The action described by the verb does not affect some other persons or things. It stops with the subject. It stopped with the subject. Now we'll see what is happening. Means here means in transitive verb, what we have seen, that the action is carried from subject to the object, right? But here in intransitive verb, what we will see is the action does not affect any other person or thing. It stops with the subject. Means the action started from the subject and it end with that subject itself. We will see the examples and we'll get clear. Example: the dog barked. What dog did? Dog barked. That's it. It doesn't affect another words or anything. It started from the subject and it ends with the subject itself. Okay. Birds fly. John will play. In example P, the verb barked simply tells us something about the dog, the subject itself. Okay, it is telling about the dog, and the dog tells about itself. It does not tell us how the subject's action affected some other persons or people. Yeah, here in this sentence, the dog barked. It does not shows that it is whether it is affecting some other persons or not. It is not affecting. Okay, it is not affecting some other persons or thing. The verb barked therefore has no object. When it is not affecting any other persons, it means the verb barked, it does not have an object. It has a subject. It has a subject. What is the subject of a verb in question number P? The subject of the verb in P is the dog. Okay, because what similarly, in question number P, we are told something about the subject itself. The action of flying does not pass from the birds to some other. As you can see in this transitive verb, the subject action was carried to the object, right? Farmer tills the soil. The action was carried from farmers to the soil. But here you can see in intransitive verb, the subject action starts and it ends there only. So it is told that the action of flying does not pass from the bird. It does not pass from the bird. It remains there only with the words. The verb fly therefore has no object. The verb fly therefore has no object. In R, the verb will play does not affect any person or thing other than the subject itself. The action of play stops with the John and the subject. So the verb will play has no object. That's it. And here, what is this intransitive verb? A verb which does not have an object is known as intransitive verb. In short, we can say this. Okay, what we can say, a verb which does not have an object is known as intransitive verb. And what is transitive verb? A verb which has an object, the verb which has an object is known as transitive verb. So it is clear between transitive and intransitive, one has an object and other does not have an object. Now look at these examples, we'll make some clearance about this. The man looks ill. The journey will be difficult. Javed become a doctor. In case if we ask the question what after the verb, we seem to get an answer. Yeah, when we are asking a question what after the verb, what or whom, when we ask a question what or whom after the verb in the given example stu, then it will give some answer. It will give some answer. Suppose for example, the man looks what? The man looks ill. The journey will be difficult. The journey will be what? The journey will be difficult. Javed become what? Javed became a doctor. But if we look at the answers carefully, we find that each of them tell us something about the subject itself. Yeah, and does not refer to somebody or something that is different and separate from the subject. So, ill, difficult, doctor are not really objects as they help the verb to complete what the verbs say about the subjects. They are called complements. Now, here, complement is also. Complement means they act as a object but they are not the real object. They are not the real objects. Okay, they are different and they are separate from the objects but they are called complements. One more thing is here that you have to memorize, that is what is complements. All these verbs looks, will be, became are therefore intransitive. In order to find out whether a verb has an object or not, we have to do two things. Here two rules are there which you have to follow, and you will be able to find out whether the verb has an object or not. If the verb has an object, it means it is transitive. If the verb does not have an object, it means it is intransitive. Okay, so now let's see. First we ask the question what or whom after the verb. If we do not get an answer, we can straightway say that the verb is intransitive. When we are asking a question what or whom after the verb, it will be very easy to identify whether the verb is, whether the sentence is transitive or intransitive. Okay, and we can write it very clearly that it is intransitive if the question answers will not come. When we will ask a question to a sentence of what or whom, the question and the answer will not come, then we will say straightway that it is intransitive. If we get an answer, we have to look closely to the answer to see whether first it tells us something about the subject itself or it refers to somebody or something that is different and separate from the subject. Means if it means how we can identify if the questions answers will be about the subject itself, okay, or it refers to somebody or something that is different from, separate from the subject. Means when means as in transitive what we have seen, it tells about it tells about yeah, it tells about the things which is carried from subject to the object. But here the it tells about the actions what is done from the subject itself. Okay, if it tells us something about the subject itself, it is not an object. It if it refers to somebody or something that is separate from, different from the subject, it is an object. Okay, so it is very easy to identify. If the answer if you will answer what or whom, answer will not come, it is intransitive. When the answer will come, it is transitive. Okay, and second thing is that we have to identify it whether it has a object or not. Then when it tells something about the subject itself, when it will tell you something about the subject itself, then that is not an object. If it refers to someone else, it refers to someone else or something else or somebody else that is separate from the subject, वो subject से अलग होगा तभी. For example, I will tell you that अगर वो रेफ़र कर रहा है मीन्स एक सेंटेंस दिया हुआ है और वो सब्जेक्ट भी है, लेकिन सब्जेक्ट से एक्शन तो हुआ है, लेकिन जो ऑब्जेक्ट है वहाँ पर, जब क्वेश्चन हम लोग करेंगे व्हाट और होम, तो व्हाट और होम में जो भी आंसर्स आएगा वो सब्जेक्ट के लिए नहीं होगा, वो किसी और चीज़ को रेफ़र करेगा. इट मीन्स दैट हैज़ एन ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके, so it will be very easy for you to identify that whether the thing sentence is subject or means transitive or intransitive. Okay, there are some more examples. Note that when a verb tells us something is being done to a person or thing, the verb cannot have an object for the simple reason that subject does not act. Okay, our meals are cooked by mother. The child was bitten by a snake. The car will be driven by Kareem. means when the thing has been done to a person, it is not an object. The verbs cannot have an object. Okay, in this sentence the subjects are not doers. They do not do, have not done, or will not do anything. On the contrary, something is being done to them. Okay, means something is done to them. They haven't done something by themselves, or they haven't done it by they do not do, they haven't done, or they will not do. That is not an means object. If the subject does not act, its action cannot affect anybody or anything directly, so the verb cannot have an object, and therefore this sentence like bwx, the verbs are look, cooked, was bitten, or will be driven, cannot have an object. You may have clear means when the things had been done by the doers, it will be very easy to say that it has an object. Or when you will not when the doers are not doing the action, something is done to them. समथिंग इज डन टू देम, लाइक चाइल्ड ने सांप काटने के लिए नहीं बोला, सांप ने उसे काट लिया. ओके, सो वो उसे कुछ हो रहा है, उसे कुछ हो रहा है, इट मीन्स उसने कुछ नहीं किया, उसको कुछ हुआ है. इट मीन्स वो जो वर्ब होगा उसका कोई ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं होगा, एंड देयरफॉर वी विल से दैट इट इज़ एन इंट्रांसिटिव वर्ब. दैट्स इट. ओके, so this is all about this, and later on you will get some exercises to complete. Okay, so this is all about the chapter. And one more thing I want to say again, that how we can identify intransitive. We can identify the intransitive while in a question we have to ask a question of what or whom after the verb. अगर वो जवाब नहीं देता है, इट मीन्स इट इज़ अ इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब. सेकेंड, ऑल्सो हम लोग इस चीज़ से आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं जब अगर वो रेफर वो नहीं करेगा, लाइक इट इज़ नॉट टेलिंग अबाउट समथिंग सेपरेट, मीन्स किसी अलग चीज़ के बारे में नहीं बोल रहा है, वो सिर्फ सब्जेक्ट के बारे में बोल रहा है. इट मीन्स उसमें भी वर्ब का कोई ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं होगा. और थर्ड केस ये होगा व्हेन मीन्स वो एक्शन सब्जेक्ट से नहीं हो रहा है, वो उसे कुछ किया जा रहा है, लाइक कार को ड्राइव किया जा रहा है, कार खुद से नहीं चल रहा है. मिल्स को बनाया जा रहा है, मिल्स खुद से नहीं बन रहा है. चाइल्ड को सांप ने काट लिया है, चाइल्ड ने खुद से कुछ नहीं किया. ओके, तो ऐसे जब सिचुएशंस रहेंगे देन वी विल से दैट इट इज़ कम्प्लीटली एन इंट्रांसिटिव वर्ब. ओके, I think आज means it got very clear about this transitive and intransitive. Okay, so all the best. If you have any doubt you can ask to me, and don't forget that I'm gonna ask you about how you have to find subject of a verb, how you can find transitive verb, how you can find verb object of a verb, how you can say that whether the sentence is intransitive or transitive. Okay, so all the best. Go through the video again and again. I will suggest you that video is there with you. You can watch this video anytime. Okay.